Hello, I'm James Barnes, class of 77, and I'm grateful that the Morehead-Cain Foundation asked me to put together this video on best practices in mentoring relationships. Thanks to Christy Barnes, our youngest, who while still a teenager accepted my request that she become my coach. Later, Christy became the TA for my MBA Innovation class and now has her dream job teaching Chinese in Maine. In our innovation class at Villanova, Christy and I would ask the students how their thinking was aligned with their purpose. I think if I were to give my own undergraduate self some advice, I'd ask the same question. James Barnes, how is your thinking aligned with your purpose? I don't think I had thought much about my thinking at that point, and I certainly had not thought about my purpose in the world. So a mentoring relationship gives you the chance to think about both those things if you choose to. And you can be the driver of that relationship. We recommend that you be engaged, be vulnerable, be accountable in order to build trust. If you can build trust in this relationship, this mentoring relationship, it will be so helpful.
Looking for some direction but not knowing where to find it, I think asking for a deliberate mentor or signing up for a program can be really helpful. In terms of my career, being a Chinese teacher, the one mentor, Peng Laoshi, teacher Peng, who I had when I did an immersion program one summer in Beijing, and this was the summer before I was going to start my job teaching Mandarin in a middle school up here in Maine, and he was just like the best teacher I had ever had. He was so excited about the language, and just the way he organized his class just made you want to succeed. And so that is one of the mentors that comes to mind. Don't be afraid to ask for help and reach out to those people in your life that are potential mentors. I remember some of the things I remember most about college were going to office hours and those sort of opportunities for connection one-on-one with your teachers or maybe an older student. Goes such a long way. I also think sometimes a mentor can be someone that you haven't met. Like Peter Hessler is an author who writes about his experiences in China, and I love his books, and I see him as a mentor because every time I read his books I see my own experience, and it's kind of a dream of mine to write a similar book. And so I think mentors can also be people that maybe are provide a window into a life that you aspire to also. And so though I've never had a conversation with him, his work and the stuff he puts out there, it inspires me.
Very cool. Do you think he would be open to a conversation if you wanted to have a conversation?
I emailed him and he never responded. I feel like he would. He also writes for the New Yorker and is super busy. So
thank you, Christy. I love the way you draw such a broad definition of who can be a mentor. Yes, to making full use of mentorship programs and talking with fellow students, going to office hours to talk to professors, and emailing authors. When I was at Carolina, one of my teachers, he taught production management. Ed Davis was his name, and he got me a job consulting with a firm in California that had a relationship with an English company. I visited both companies and got paid for the experience, which was priceless. I should have paid to do it. He also introduced me to Dick Havens, who had a project to build a racquetball court. Dick was in our wedding, became a very close friend. We never did build the racquetball court, but those were two opportunities came from just meeting with my teacher. Consider what you care about and discuss that with your mentor, how you might best take care of your cares. Good luck with your relationship with your mentor and have a lot of fun with it. And again, we urge you to become a mentor just as soon as you can if you're not already. Thanks for watching. Lastly, I'd like to thank again all those at the Morehead-Cain Foundation for this opportunity, and go heal.